Hello, this is year 2027 coming to you from my kitchen to talk about, they call it love offering. Every time I turn the TV on that there's a church service or preacher preaching, he keeps on saying, in 5 minutes, he wants a love offering. Well, you need to keep your money in your pocket. Love offerings is a way for him to beg you for money. If you want to spend your money wisely, help the poor, but make sure you help the poor. Make sure it's not only 10% going to the poor, but 99% too. Now it makes me sick that all these men of God that seem to be doing well off sit up there and beg for money. I had a dream the other day that I started a ministry. I won the lottery, and I built a ministry. And instead of every 5 minutes having to add for a love offering, I had an ad telling you not to give me your money, because even at the financial shape I am now, I don't want your money. I want your love. I want your respect for God. I want to tell you about Christ and Jesus. I don't want to take your money. What good would that do to take your money? Just make you less money to help the poor. And there's plenty of poor around here to help. And if you want to make sure poor are helped overseas and stuff, the Red Cross is probably the best start to start. I think they say more of the money from the Red Cross makes it to the people it's supposed to. But they dip into the kettle too. And I don't know why all this is happening. I guess it's something to do with the word they call greed. People take advantage of other people. They look for ways to get money. Money is the root of all evil. That's why God doesn't have the tithe anymore established. That's why we're not to give to the churches. That's why we became the temple of God. The temple is no longer a building that has to be supported, has to be maintained. The temple is our body that has to be maintained. So if you start maintaining your body and start worrying about how you can help people individually, because you got the poor with you always, and they have needs. But do you want to sit there and let the rich mock you, saying they need money for this and that, when only 10% of it gets where it's supposed to get? They really love God. They preach on the internet like I do. Share the love of God without asking for money. A love offering. They wouldn't call the books a love offering in their $19.99. And they say that way they can say, give me a love off. They can say, give me a love off of this book. Then they can say $19.99 is the cost of the book, and a penny goes to charity. If you want me to pray for you, email you. I'll pray for you. I don't have no problem praying for everybody, anybody, or everybody. I pray for everybody in general, but I can use specific names. I love God with all my heart. But I don't need a love offering to love God and pray for you. It's not part of the setup. You see, when we go in the next world, it's not like so many think. You're not going to have a bunch of virgin wives. Or you're not going to have a spiritual body, a fleshy body like you have now. You're going to have a spiritual body. It's a whole different realm. It's not the way it was before. Different format, different movement. And so many people act like when they go to heaven, it's going to be like it is here. Why, how? Why would it be that way? What would the value be? How would you be upgrading? You see, you become like God in a way, but not God himself. You become a spiritual form. That's the way, like God. You don't no longer stay this fleshly form that's weak. You become a spiritual form that's strong. It's able to leap mountains in a single leap, because you're not contained to this world. You become a spiritual form, one that can do many things without the needs of spiritual money. I hate every time I look around, this preacher, that preacher's bragging about money. Overseas we got the ones that blow up Israel themselves, just for the fact, for power. You see, you got a power hungry group, or you got money hungry group. And both are wrong. The body is a temple. It has nothing to do with all this evil people want to promote. Well, God bless you with a holy kiss blowing you a Roy. I hope you see the why God says money has no value. Jesus Christ said, "Give to Caesar what's Caesar. Caesar is money. God is God. God is love. God wants love." Now, I don't know what you're gonna do and how you're gonna say it. I just want to share a little bit about money. In the Old Testament, if you get money for your tithe, money lost its value, so it was valueless. You had to give double. But now, see, in the New Testament, there's no tithe. We give because we want to see great things happen, not because we have to, not because we're pushed into it, because we want to see things happen. But we do not have to give to men and women that want to rob us. I mean, I could name church at the church that want to take advantage of you, but it's no use. You know who they are. Well, God bless your heart. Have a wonderful day. With a holy kiss blowing you away from Roy. Thank you for listening. Thank you, and have a nice day.